Hello, it's Stephanie with Coffee Paper Scissors. I'm finished with the lavender purple themed journal. I have lots of, so it's kind of it's not flat, let's just say. I took, if you'll remember, I took some flowers that I found at the Dollar Tree, and if you take them apart and use a brad in the center, it flattens them out so that it's not that hard and like thicker flower that you would have, you know, in a bunch. Then a paper flower, there's a doily underneath. I put one of the images from the digital kit on some chipboard. I also backed it with some kind of a lilac colored scrapbook paper, and then I did the little book edge metal thingies. I can't think of what they're called right now. There's a paper flower up here that's quite a bit more dimensional, so it sticks off the page quite a bit. I added a vintage button and some trim here, and then I also added one of those pieces of the fake lavender. There's a doily underneath, and then the spine is actually a large doily, you know, that I attached it here at the spine and then folded it over the back side, and it's also underneath here in the front. You can only see this part of it though. It's sad to cover it up, but you know, you gotta decorate it, right? So my closure I've attached here with a brad, and I've glued it down really well so it's nice and sturdy. I don't think it'll ever come off. And then the closure is several different strands of, you know, just things. Okay, it is a little over 6 inches wide. If you fold it over, it's about 6 inches, but you know, with the fabric and everything. And then about almost 10 inches with all the fabric. It is 10 inches with all the fabric, but it's soft. It's a soft-sided. There's a file folder in there. Alrighty, so let's open this up. So here, I have it kind of tucked around, you know, so it looks like that. You can do it either way. You can do it like that and just go over the top of it, or kind of through it, which I thought was a little prettier. So anyway, so it hangs like this off the back. All right, you guys, let's see, make sure I am where I need to be. It does not lay very flat. I have tons of beads down here too. It looks like they're all tangled up, so that should be fun. I'll show them to you as we go. All right, sit down here. I did not fill, sorry, there's a little stutter there. I didn't fill all of the pockets. You'll see I left some things. So we did this one together in a video, a little lace pocket there on top of a fabric tag. And then just a journaling card to go inside. So this is an empty pocket here, large pocket. Oh, I didn't ink around that one. Let's see, if I do this, I think I'll remember. Then up here in this pocket here, we have this. This flips up for journaling. And then here we have, I took some of the scrapbook paper and made a pocket, and then I did one on either side of the signature, you know, and then I sewed it onto some muslin. I need to make sure I'm in frame well. Okay. Some of our dyed paper, and I used a paper punch there. Our very large belly band that we did. And it does slide all the way off. So whoever purchases this, if they don't like it, they can take the whole thing off and just, you know, do whatever. Or, I mean, and also it totally slides off so that you can journal on this page. Added some little flowers from Hobby Lobby. And then the beads here. These beads, several of the beads that are in this journal are from one of my subbies, Susan. She sent them to me so long ago, and I'm finally getting the opportunity to use them. So thank you so much, Susan. They look so pretty in this journal. Some of these trims might have been from her too, actually. Little doily tuck there. And then, of course, the other side of that pocket that I made and sewed onto the muslin. This is, I think we did this together. So this opens up for journaling both ways, but then it's also kind of a side belly band. So, and then I just put a, I mean, you can do it either way. I put a paper clip on it to keep it closed. Oopsie. And then here we have a little bag, and I put something in it that doesn't quite stick out, so I just have it held down with this little clip here. And then so that it doesn't take up as much space, I just put one side down. And then some of these things, you might want to check the top, because some things might be a pocket at the top. This one is not. Second signature, it's like here, this one's a pocket, and I did not put anything in it. And then a doily here, I'll just fold it up, so over, like on this side, this actually opens up. And you can stick something here too, or not. This is another one of those pockets that I've made and sewn onto muslin. I just made a large journaling card to go on that, or in it. Some pretty trim. An envelope I did a little stamping on. And then the beads in this center, they're so pretty, so pretty. Not all of them came from Susan. I believe some of them also came from Jovi at Creating with Jovi. And then some of these used to be on an old Christmas ornament that broke. There's another large pocket that I didn't put anything in. This is just flips out. And then there's a little belly band here on the flip out part of it. The other side of that pocket. And then here I put some little side tags, you know, like I have it glued down in the center so they stay put. That's not gonna, like, this one's not gonna slide down. And this was from the scrapbook paper. It's just some of the pages that I cut down into tags, and I backed it with some of the paper I dyed. Third signature. This one we did together. So this opens up for lots of journaling. And then it also makes it into a pocket. Whoopsie. When it's closed again. Because these hold it closed. And then also this is a magnetic belly band. So you can write not only on this whole thing, you can also write on this whole thing. Come on, come on. Okay. And of course you can always move any of these things, you know, that I've put in the pockets and stuff. You can move them wherever you want them to be. Some trim here on the side. Another doily. And then this, just one of the images from the digital kit. But these flip up for journaling. So they've got lots of journaling there. And then I just tucked them down inside of the pocket, the little side pocket, and then that holds it down. And then I put these little things around the edge here. I don't know, I thought that was kind of cute, just for a little detail. Center of this one is a large butterfly. And then more of the beads. Charms, I don't know what you call them. They're both beads and charms. And then I did the same thing here, just to kind of tie that whole, you know, thing in together. And then we have 1, 2, 3 pockets. So up in here, we have that. And I don't know, did I go? No, I didn't go deep with these. They're just, there is. They're not too deep. They're not like the full page. And I will again list down in my description the paper pack that I used, as well as the digital kit that I bought. 2 different digital kits. That means I have to do another, at some point I have to do another one of these journals, because not exactly this one, of course, but I don't know. It's good to use your digital kits more than just once, right? I think this was a Graphics Fairy image. And then here on this page, I've just made a, like, I don't know, whatever this is, whatever you want to call it. Just an over the page thing. There's pockets in both sides, front and the back. Used up the, you know, scraps from the, you know, as you're cutting and making pages, you have all the offcuts. So I was using offcuts to make some things. So that's what that came from. So, and then there is, again, another large pocket here that I left empty. And then here. Again, made with the scrapbook paper, and I sewed it onto the muslin. These flip open. So you can, they're not envelopes or anything. I just backed it with paper. So you can put them whichever way you want. I like them that way. Added a little flower from Hobby Lobby there. Flower and greenery. And a little tuck here with some, oh, I did buy another kit. It's a doily kit, and I used it in a couple of places here, not too many. I will try and remember to add that kit down in the description box as well. So more of the pretty beads. Over here we have this pocket from the kit, and then these ones were from a separate kit. Oops. And then I have just a little pocket here on this envelope flip out, and then this I just made from scrap, and then I hung a piece of lace off of it and stapled on a butterfly and a little ticket. So then I just have it poked down inside with this stuff hanging out. And here are so by the time you see this, it should be in my Etsy shop. Another one of these. These little brads that I put on kind of get stuck there, so you have to lift up just a little bit to get them in. This one was a freebie from, I think it's MyPorchPrints. And then there's another large pocket here that oh no, it's not a large one, but there's a little pocket there. I'm going to be adding things so you can always put some of the stuff that, you know, I'm sending along with the journal in some of these. Some little zigzag pockets. And then another, this one is, let's see, it goes this way. And it opens up, and then there's a tiny little pocket in there, but that opens for journaling. And then I just put this little closure on it and go around a couple times. It has a little charm at the bottom, a little key. Fabric tab here, paper, just about finished. Belly band, it's actually a double, but I did not put anything in this part of it. You get the idea. So you could put something in there, but I just thought it was pretty layered, but I figured I would leave it not attached just in case somebody wanted to do that with it. And then the last of the charms. Those are so pretty. I just love the way that part turned out. And then here we have just a little tag here. This lifts up. There's a large pocket right here. I didn't put anything in that one. And then that just kind of holds it closed. Nearly done. Then we have just a pocket going that way, and then a pocket, you know, regular. I left this loose so that it could kind of hang over the pocket. I thought that was kind of cute, and yeah, like that. And then our back page. I do have the Made by Stephanie stamp there. So I really like the way this turned out, you guys. Again, this is my first purple themed journal. I'm gonna hold these up so you can see them better. I just think they're so pretty. Aren't they gorgeous? I love them. They're nice and heavy feeling. Okay, so let me show you what I'm going to be putting in the box to send along with the journal. Let's kind of sit that off to the side like that. Okay, so I have this obviously really large paper clip, and then some of the things that I printed off but didn't use. And there's like enough here to make a whole nother journal, I think. I did ink around some of it I didn't. So there's enough here that you can fill those empty pockets that I left. So there's that little bundle. And I figured I would, you know, do this because if I go to make another one of these journals, I don't want it to be exactly the same. So this we made, I think, in the very first video introducing that I was going to be even doing this kit. Let's see, it opens this direction. So there's a little pocket here with a little card in there. And then it has just little pages. The little butterflies. I think I'll leave them up in there. And then a little pocket on the back. As I was making the journal, I tried to add it, and it's kind of, I don't know, too thick to add to the journal, I think. So I'll just send it as an addition to. So there's that. And then I have this little baggie with the things that I made in the last video. Not all of them, but you'll be getting all of them, but this isn't all of them. So I just was using up all the scraps. So I made sure there's labels and butterflies and tabs. And then we also did these little cluster. These ones are side labels where you can stick it onto a page like that. And you just have to glue it down, you know, and then it can be a tuck. So there's that one, that one. Oops. Those. I really like the way those turned out. I think they're really cute. I need to make them grungy now. I've made them, not these ones grungy, but now I want to try and make some grungy ones. Try is the operative word there. I'm not real good at grungy. So I was going to add this little cat paperclip also because it's purple, you know, why not? So, and then in this bag, we have, there's this little purple baggie, and I'm going to stick, if it fits, just so that it's easier to get in and out. So we made this just the other day, the little flippy tag. And then I have it held together with the paper clip. Since I made it a couple days ago, it's staying closed way easier. At first it was kind of wanting to hang open, but it's not doing that anymore. And then there are these little things that you can attach to the journal. You know, you can attach it there, let's say, if you wanted. So pretty. I need to make more of these in grungy colors. There's this one. This one. And this is a tag that opens up. You can, you know, write on all of them, and then it just covers that front with a little fabric closure. Oh, and this one. So lots of fun there, I think. It's not always easy getting these things into a bag because of the fabrics and stuff. They don't want to slide in. So that's a little frustrating, but you know what? I could attach this one. I'm not going to go to that trouble. Maybe when I'm not on camera, we'll do that. Okay, and then so they go down into this bag. And then I have all of these. There's, again, this large. I thought that would go pretty. So then there's all of these that I didn't use. There's lots of them. So tons of things will be coming along with this journal. If you are interested and would like to purchase it, like I say, it will be listed in my Etsy shop. And, you know, I'll put unavailable if it's for, you know, sold or something like that, if it's been sold. Oh, and I also have this large envelope that I will add with it too. It's one that goes like this. So, okay, you guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all, and we will see you soon. Bye.